World-class wine critic James Suckling recently came to Korea. He lives in Paris and he tasted almost every kind of wine there is in Europe. He was asked to recommend this season's best wine, and he said, 어제 저녁 사랑하는 사람과 근사한 저녁을 보내게 해준 와인이죠. It's the wine that you drank last night at dinner with the person you love. James Suckling is a world-class specialist on wine, but his criteria for great wine wasn't fame or price. As we've so often seen, our ideals, dreams, and goals always end up in the same place. It's like in the story where a brother and a sister chasing a bluebird took a long trip on their pursuit, just to find the bluebird sitting at home when they returned. 와인 얘기하니까 와인 먹고 싶다. 와인. I wanna eat wine. This is Kevin's Hot Beat. First song on Kevin's Hot Beat for Thursday, September 12th was Street Dream by MFBTY. Hello guys, I'm Kevin from Zea. Sorry for the wine thing. Well, wine is one of my favorite drinks, so well, one glass of wine, well, this is not for underage, but for adults, one glass of wine, a day is good for your health, so all right, let's continue. No matter how grand your goals, when it's all said and done, the conclusion is the same. You want to make yourself happy or someone else happy. The process may be long and complicated, but it all ends up the same. So, in a way, where we're all chasing the same dream together. As we continue to chase our dream, let me tell you how to join us on Hotbeat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. The winner of today's random quiz will take home a CD from NCR. And on part 2, Big Shot will be with us on Culture Code. We'll be continuing song for you this week as well, playing all of your past request songs. And today, it's time for another Kevin's Music Diary. Stay tuned to find out which song of which singer I'll be performing live for you today. Let's kick off today's Hotbeat with 2 songs. We Are a Bit Different by Evil and Hands Up by 2PM. That was We Are a Bit Different by Evil and Hands Up by 2PM. I'm going to take a break to see what messages you've left me. Val from Canada. Hey, Kevin, it's been a while since I've listened to Hotbeat since school started for me. I'm swamped in work now, but I managed to take a break to listen to your radio station while eating lunch. Ooh, yummy. Do you mind wishing me a good luck for this semester? Thank you. By the way, can you play Thriller by B2B? Thank you. Val, fighting! Chloe from UK, please can I request Smile Again by Led Apple, drama OST. Thank you, Kevin, and Hotbeat. Cherry from Singapore, hello DJs. First time hearing our Arirang Radio. Hope to be able to hear 2PM's Hands Up before going to bed. Haha! I just played 2PM's Hands Up. Hope you don't miss it. Nisa from Malaysia, request song 벚꽃이 내린다, Cherry Blossoms Fall by Soran. This song has a very sweet melody. Karine from Singapore. Hi Kevin, this is Karine from Singapore. My song request is Fine Girl by New East. Thanks for sharing. Here's your request song. Fine Girl by New East. Fine Girl by New East. I know a lot of you have smartphones, so I'd like to tell you about our Arirang Radio smartphone app. Just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Just log in once and you can set it to auto login. So if you haven't got it, everybody, get it now! If you're joining us through a PC, log on to the Arirang website and click the on air button or download the Arirang cast. You cannot play back past shows, so be sure to join us while we're on air. If you feel more comfortable with Korean than English, there's a Korean button on the upper right-hand corner of the Arirang website. Now drop by the Hotbeat website often and leave us your comments! Yes, I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Smile Again by Led Apple.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to Uno, Dos, Tres, Cuatro. Chicas bonitas, are you ready to join? Ponte a jugar with Hotbeats.
Discover the meaning behind lyrics on More Than Words. It's the weekend, and the movie theater is packed with people. She sits next to me, laughing when everyone else laughs, and turning gloomy during serious scenes. But all I can look at is her face and her hands. I don't know what's going on in the movie, or who the main character is. I look at her hand on the armrest, and think about the best time to reach for it, and then her hand moves away, like a little butterfly. I can't figure it out. When's the best time? I walk her home, and my eyes are on her soft lips. We're just a corner away from her house, and I'm going crazy with anxiety. 에라 모르겠다! I don't know, whatever! I stop her and take a step towards her. Her cheeks turn red, and she looks up at me. My heart feels like I'm going to beat out on my chest, but I still take another step towards her. The song we heard on tonight's More Than Words was Don't Know How by Roy Kim. This is a segment where we learn more about lyrics to K-pop songs and explain them for our foreign listeners. When you were in a relationship, what made you most nervous? When we first start a relationship, everything is full of excitement. Don't Know How is a song about a shy guy in love who doesn't know the right timing for doing anything. The first time holding hands, the first kiss, oh 부끄러워. First kiss. Everything is just confusing. In the song, the guy is sitting in a movie theater with his girlfriend, staring at her hands and wondering when the best time would be to grab it. 아, 떨려라. 가, 떨려라. Just FYI, I hear that from the girl's perspective. The best time hold hands is just whenever the guy feels like it. So don't be so afraid to go in for it. Just go for it. You know, she's waiting for you. 화이팅! 아자! 남자들, guys! 화이팅! 화이팅 합시다! Alright, the song is a part of Roy Kim's album Love, 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 which was filled with original songs written by Roy Kim. I'll be playing more music for you. Here is Woo by Fiesta with Eric Bennett. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us tonight. Let me introduce tonight's guest of honor. When a new artist appears, they are often described as the next something. It's the easiest way to describe the music or the ambience of a new artist whose name and style aren't known yet. Some artists are never able to escape the shadow of the artist they were compared to at the beginning of their careers, but others are able to break out of that shell and establish a whole new presence of their own. When this artist first appeared, he was called the second Frank Sinatra, but no one knows him by that description now. His own name is enough for people to understand who he was, what kind of music he performed, and what songs he sang. Today, we'd like to pay tribute to this great singer, Michael Bublé. On Kevin's Music Diary, I'll be introducing you to my favorite artists and singing their songs for you live. Today, the artists I want to introduce to you today is Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé was born in Vancouver, Canada, and decided that he wanted to be a singer at the age of 2. Can you believe that? At the age of 2? He began to take an interest in jazz after his parents played a big Crosby's White Christmas. Wow. Album the year he turned 5. And when he was a teenager, he would hug his Bible every night and pray that he would become a singer. He performed at his first gig at the age of 16 through a fortunate coincidence. Bublé's grandfather, who was a plumber, fixed the pipes at a nightclub, and instead of getting paid, he asked to have Bublé sing at the club. Bublé was heavily influenced by his grandfather, who loved jazz. Oh, and the two were close when he was growing up. Perhaps that's why when Bublé debuted in 2003, his debut album was filled with covers of songs that were popular in his grandfather's generation. And he performed them so well that it was hard to believe he was only 27 years old at the time. The debut album sold 3 million copies, surpassing all expectations, and Bublé's popularity didn't fade. In his second album, he made his original song, Home, which I sang last year, a hit. And his fourth album, Crazy Love, rose through the Billboard charts. Bublé was able to take home the Best Traditional Pop Vocal Album award 3 times in 2008, 2010, and 2011. Woo! The song that I'll be singing for you today is from his debut album, and it's called The Way You Look Tonight. Woo! It's originally performed by Fred Astaire in the 1963 movie Swing Time. Now, let me sing Michael Bublé's version of The Way You Look Tonight for you now.
Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. You're lovely with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh that wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Lovely, never ever change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight.
Yes, that was me singing The Way You Look Tonight by Michael Bublé. Did you guys like it? We were talking about wine in the first half, but you know, when I heard this song, actually for this song, there's so many covers. Maroon 5 done it. I like the Maroon 5 version too. Yeah, but I actually did since we're talking about Michael Bublé, I done his cover of The Way You Look Tonight. But I like Cuando 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 from Michael Bublé. Yes, and I actually collect like a lot of I have like three CDs, 3 albums from Michael Bublé. Yeah, I love his music. I love his voice. So soft and relaxed. Now, we'll continue. The person who made Michael Bublé into a star was a world-famous producer, David Foster. He praised Michael Bublé by saying that he was a musical genius with a romantic voice that could pull off any song. The story of how David Foster and Michael Bublé met is pretty interesting too. Bublé won a local singing competition when he was 18 and spent 7 years as an unknown singer. Then he had a chance to sing at a party where a former Prime Minister of Canada was in attendance. Then the former Prime Minister loved Bublé's performance and asked him to sing at his own daughter's wedding. Ooh! And at that wedding, David Foster decided to sign Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé never actually learned how to read music or write music. He makes his music by ear. He's obviously quite musical talented, but he also has an interesting resume. For 6 years, starting when he was 14, he worked as a fisherman with his father, who was a salmon fisher. He was later reminisced on those days, saying that they were the hottest days of his life. In 1996, he appeared on The X-Files twice as a crew member on a submarine, and at one point he wanted to be a professional ice hockey player. True to his Vancouver roots, fortunately for us, that didn't happen, and he became a singer instead. That's the end of Kevin's Music Diary for today. I'll be back with another artist and live performance next week. Now, we will listen to one more song from Michael Bublé, which I did a cover. I sang for you, last year. And I did live here in Arirang Radio, home. Check it out. Random quiz. On our random quiz, we give out random prizes each day like CDs from Beast, Epica, and To Yoon. Today's winner will receive a CD from Ansia. Here's the question. Ansia is a female soloist who debuted last month. Which of the following is another K-pop female solo artist? Number 1, IU. Number 2, K-Will. Number 3, Psy. Let me repeat it for you. Which of the following is another K-pop female solo artist? Number 1, IU. Number 2, K-Will. Number 3, Psy. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. While you're doing that, let's listen to one more song. Here is All For You by 정은지 and 서인국. That was All For You by 정은지 and 서인국. I'm going to repeat the quiz one last time for those of you who are just joining us or haven't figured it out yet. Oh no! Which of the following is another K-pop female solo artist? Number 1, IU. Number 2, K-Will. Number 3, Psy. Here's a hint. This artist's major hit is Good Day, 좋은 날. If you know the answer, post it on a Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. We'll be choosing one lucky winner to win a CD from Ansia. And guys who don't know, I'll explain how you can tune in to Hotbeat again. You can find us on Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and also we've got terrestrial DMB as well. And all the comments, messages, and song requests are welcome at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. You can write your messages in any languages. Now, I will play one more song, and we'll continue from on part 2 of Hot Beats. Here is Good Day by IU.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're about to listen to the Hot Beat. All the sexy girls out there, are you ready to join? B-E-T, Hot Beat.
Welcome back to the second hour of Hot Beat. That was Men in Black by MIB. Let me tell you again how you can tune in to Hot Beat. We've got FM stations in Jeju Island, 88.7 in Jeju City, 88.1 in Seogwipo City, 101.9 in Daejeong area, and we've got terrestrial DMB as well. If you got a smartphone, just search for Arirang Radio in your app store. It's a free app. ARIRANGRADIO, Arirang Radio. You can listen to our program on the move and leave your comments through the smartphone Arirang Radio app. Also love to hear from you guys, so leave us your comments, messages, and song requests here on our Hotbeat message board at www.arirangfm.com/hotbeat. That's HOTBEAT. You can write your messages in any languages. Now we will listen to Gentleman by Psy and Funky by Ulala Session featured by Seorundo before coming back with Big Shot on Culture Code.
This is a hot one, check it out.
The world comes together through culture
With big shot
Culture
code. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah,
We're back.
After the funny food section that we had
yesterday.
yesterday.
So what are we talking about?
Today, I chose this one topic because I thought it might fit with autumn because, summer is too hot
Too hot?
to go out. But when it comes to autumn, the weather gets better. And you can
cool.
take out your girl, your friends, wherever to an amusement park.
Oh, amusement
Yeah,
park. Are we talking
amusement-
about amusement park today?
Yeah, we're gonna talk
Nice.
about all about the
My
amusement park. You know what I'm
My
saying?
favorite.
And the unique rides, that they have in it. So, okay, tell me, Kevin, when is your last time that you went to an amusement park?
It was like February. I
Oh,
guess.
really?
February, yeah.
Ask me.
What about you?
I don't remember. I don't remember, man.
기억이.
Kyogi. Okay, okay. Let's start first with the world amusement parks before we talk about Korea. I'll name some of the most famous one that they got on the top 27 largest amusement park list. The list is in the order of annual attendances that they got from last year,
Nice.
2012.
Okay.
The funny thing and the good thing and the great thing is that on the 15th place in the rank, we have the Korean amusement park.
Yes.
15 in the amusement, in the place, we got the L World.
L World.
The World. And then also in the 13th place, we got the E-Land.
E-Land.
E-something land,
Yes.
Land from
Yes.
Korea. That's amazing. We already got 2 Korean amusement parks in the top 27 chart.
Yep.
And, okay, what we got? Okay, yes. Of course, we got the famous Island of Adventures of Orlando Resort.
You something.
You something is very famous in Orlando, ranking the 10th of the list. Then of course you guys already know. We don't really have to mention the
Yes.
name. They got this mouse character,
mask character.
yeah, and stuff hello.
Yes,
yeah.
that
We got the
mouse character.
D something world.
Yes.
ranking almost the whole ranking chart, like. Almost more than half of the ranking chart is related with this D world because they got different version of it. They got the one in Tokyo, they got the one in the States, in different places, right? And of course, the most famous one is in Florida, the D world in Florida. Then the one in Tokyo. Tokyo ranks third place.
Third place.
Yeah,
I see.
that's how big that is, and that's how a lot of people go there. So, have you been to this foreign amusement park that I
Of course. The one in Hollywood.
You went it?
U something.
Yeah, the U Studio.
U
yeah,
Studio.
Yeah.
Yes. And
The U Studio.
Studio. And one in Tokyo. It's not in Tokyo. One in Japan. I think it has the most scariest rides.
Really?
I think.
And any experience from Japan, maybe?
It starts with F and ends with Q. Yes. I think you guys might know.
Yeah, if you're from Japan, you should know. It's a very
it has,
famous place.
Yeah, it has the scariest rides ever.
He was just telling me in a little break session that we had that there's this one ride that where there's ambulances outside. Why is that?
It's not a ride. It's like a haunted hospital. And when you go inside, people might get faint.
Oh, really? That's why they really got the ambulance outside?
Ambulance outside, yeah.
Oh my God.
It's really scary. It's
Like,
really
like,
and all the roller coasters that they have. Wow.
You're just imagining what happened, huh?
Seriously, this is
very
seriously
scary.
Very scary.
Like, there's one thing about myself. I'm really good at watching, bloody gore
things.
But I can't stand the Asiatic scary thing. Oh, I can't stand that, I'm a big dude, but really, I don't like that at all. That's why I said I love to watch it only with friends.
Yeah, because like in Korea, the one you talked about, L World, has the similar thing. The
haunted house?
Ghost haunted house or something. So
I've never been there. I went to the L World, but I've never been to the house.
Really?
I don't want to.
Oh no!
I might hit that person. No, really. I have I have this one memory. I don't know if these persons remember if they're listening to this. When I was in middle school, we threw up a party at our middle school, and they made our high schooler seniors made a little haunted house party, and we were just going in, and I remember this one ghost was trying to scare me, and I almost punched him. so I got kicked out of the haunted house, and since then I really go because that's how I react. I see somebody like, I'm like, yo, don't come to me. I'll just
Yes.
But okay, let me introduce a little bit about this famous studios and stuff. The one in Florida is actually a theme park and a film studio. The U something, from Florida, and it's one of the biggest competitions with the D World. But unfortunately, the D World is a little bit more famous than the U Studio. And I know that there's one in the U Studio, one of the famous rides. It's called the Jurassic Park, the ride. I think it's like a big lodge, I think.
Yep.
A raft, you can say, that you go just in the water.
In the water, yeah.
With all the dinosaurs designs and stuff like that. I heard that is one of the most popular rides in U Studio. Then we got, of course, the D World. I don't really need to explain about D World. It's just
really famous.
Really famous. We got in all places. I think they first opened the entertainment complex around October in 1971. That's even before that I was born. And it's one of the most visited complex in the world. And I think one of the most famous rides, I think, is the one called the Splash Mountain.
Splash Mountain.
Yeah, it's a classic log flum ride. You know what flum ride is?
Yep.
With the one big drop.
Big drop.
And I think the theme itself comes out from this. The Uncle Remus character from the Song of the South. Yeah, here comes again the generation gap. But anyhow, yeah, they have this theme from there. And the thing is, I never been to the D World, or I never been to the U Studio.
Me either.
Or the only amusement park that I've been is the one in South America that I don't even remember the names because I don't. It's not big. Like in South America, the ones that I've been is the small ones.
The small ones.
Yeah,
I see.
and the biggest one is the one that I'm gonna introduce you later after the music break. The one in Korea. So I'm really I really want to visit the D World and the U Studio because I love amusement park.
Do you love to ride scary rides?
Yeah,
too?
I don't like to go to haunted houses and stuff.
Extreme rides.
I love extreme rides.
Really?
I'm just crazy with it.
Then you should go to Japan and try that.
I heard there's this one in the States that you go something floor up to the tower, like the one in the L World, and you just drop down.
Oh yeah, so it's like a big tower, and you get the safety belt, and I think
they got the similar one in the L World that I'm gonna introduce later.
Okay.
There's this. They're very popular in the States. I heard that people get fainted too because of that. Oh.
And in Australia, in Sydney, we used to have that. It's called W Land. But it's not now. It's gone.
Oh, okay.
But it was very big. And I used to go there with my friends, and we used to enjoy the rides and. Yeah.
Only with friends.
Only with friends.
Okay, I'll believe
only
you.
with friends and my sister and yes.
We should really, but I'm willing to go to the L World soon. So anybody, please,
because we done a lot of
contact me.
Zia, we did a lot of concerts. I mean, not concerts, performances. On the L World?
Oh, I did it too, long
Oh,
time
really,
ago.
really?
Yeah, I did it.
You know, there's a big stage.
Yeah.
And people where they can see easily, and they have seats and stuff. Yeah. We did a showcase when we came back with Z5. We did a showcase there also. Yeah. So, but the thing is, we always go there, but we couldn't get any chance to ride any rides. So we were kind of like, oh.
After you're done with your busy schedule,
Probably.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go have a little ride, okay?
Little ride, yeah.
So, okay, tell me what's the music for our break time.
Peter Pat by Bestie.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Peter Pat by Bestie.
Dugun, dugun,
Dugun, dugun.
dugun, dugun, dugun.
Dugun.
That's the sound of my heart pumping.
Yeah.
Dugun, dugun.
Listen to my heartbeat.
Ah, yeah.
You.
Yeah, 우리 진짜 잘 논다, 그쵸? We just have so much fun.
So much fun together.
Saying this, all kind of thing that clicks, I don't know, somehow. Okay, let's move on.
Okay.
Our first one is the E something something land in
Yes,
Korea. It's
E-land.
it's one of the largest theme park here in Korea with millions of visitors
Isn't this the biggest theme park?
in Korea.
In Korea, right?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
And it's ranked number 13th in the world of the amusement park in attendance in 2012. It also includes the zoo and the water park. The one
Water
that
park,
we known as
the sea.
Sea something bay.
See something.
Yeah.
Oh.
That our beautiful sister, I think they did a models in it, right?
Yes.
So the advertisement and stuff. Oh, I like that. Okay. This is a subsidiary of the S Group, the famous S Group, okay?
Okay.
In the E land, we got the E something something land. Yeah, because I have to be very careful with this because the E something something land kind of have other sounding with other brands. So, but I have this thing called the T Express, right? It's debuted on 2006. It's the first wooden roller coaster and the largest of any kind in our country, from what I know.
Yep.
And I'm pretty sure that the T Express is still the 6th longest wooden coaster in the world.
Oh.
So if you go to that place, you should take that ride, the T coaster, the T Express, you know. It is also the steepest and the first drop inclined at a 77 degree. So you kind of like imagine how big that is, you know what I'm saying? Now, the next one, because the famous world, the L World in Jamsil, you know, the major recreation complex in Seoul. It is said, I heard somewhere, that it is one of the world's largest indoor theme park. When you talk about the indoor theme park, I think in the world, I think it's even in the Guinness World Record.
Really?
So, yeah.
Oh.
That's what they say when I research it. So listeners, tell me if I'm wrong, but what I found is open all year, you know. And the thing I like about the L World is because it's really close from Seoul. At Jamsil Station, you just go to the Jamsil Station. It's right there.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's connected with the department stores. And
You don't need
everything.
to actually go out to the station. It's like it's all connected.
Yeah.
If you go to Jamsil Station, you can actually walk through this. You can see the sign.
Yeah, I think in quality wise, I like more the other one. The
quality wise, all right.
From
E something.
my personal opinion.
Okay.
But it's too far away. It's like Yongin, I think.
From Seoul, I think by the car, 1 hour drive.
Yeah. Then plus, of course, they got the
1 hour, 30
buses,
minutes.
but like, in order for me to get from here to Yongin and then have the whole ride and all that, it's very exhausting. you know?
Exhausting, yeah.
So, it's too bad it's kind of far away, but it's worth it though if you have friends. Kevin, tell me, have you been both of them?
I went to the L one, like I said. We did a performance, and also when I was in training back a few years ago, I went there to ride a lot of extreme rides.
Is there any favorite ones from there?
Roller coaster was my favorite.
Okay.
Indoor roller coaster.
Oh, indoor, outdoor.
Outdoor, anything, yeah. Well, roller coasters are
you
my
love
favorite.
roller coaster?
I love riding extreme rides.
Then you might
And,
like the
Gyro drop.
gyro drop.
Yes.
I'm a gyro drop mania.
Gyro drop and gyro swing.
Yeah, but honestly, personally, I like gyro drop more.
More.
Yeah.
It's like 30 meter or 50 meter high.
I don't know. Is this big tower? Rounded
seats, and you sit there and you get the seat belts and it goes up. I don't know how many meters are.
Oh, I'm not too
30,
sure.
50
Yeah.
probably. It goes up and you can see all the buildings,
view. Yeah.
the views. It's really beautiful. But the beautiful are like all that moment finished within like what 5 seconds?
Yeah,
And
less
they
than 5 seconds.
Yeah, less than 5 seconds, and it drops
really fast.
Really
to the
fast.
ground. And you can see your face go. Yeah. I remember when I was in high school, my friend took me and he did a little joke. He told me while we were going up, he said, "Yo, Ujin," like, you know, Ujin is my Korean name
Yes.
for those who don't know. this thing, when it goes to the top, you count to 3 with me, then it will drop.
You will drop.
But it was a fake because you have to count 3 seconds after that it stops.
Stop.
But he started counting before.
Before.
Knowing. To make me
Oh.
scared. You know? So I was like, okay, Ujin, count. It's like, okay, 하나, 둘, 셋. Hey, nothing's going on. Oh! It just, that was my first experience with Jado, though. But it was so good, though. I really liked it, you know? So, like, ever since, you know, that, every time that I go to this place, this is the first thing I go to do it.
This one ride that I don't know where, because this was like when I was in primary school. I went to this amusement park, and he has that same thing, tire drop, same thing, but they have the screen when this round thing goes up, and this screen comes down in front of your face, and they have this video called
really?
Welcome to our space something, and then we'll count down 5 seconds. Are you ready? 5. There's numbers coming on your screen. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm sorry, due to the techniques, he drops down.
Oh, they fake you like that.
They fake you like that. So you never know. So next time you ride that thing, it goes up and it goes, welcome. So you never know the time. You never know the timing. So you gotta be ready.
Oh, because I know the one in Korea is around like 3 seconds
like,
after the top. But anyhow, before we close, right? I want to have to ask you this question.
Okay.
I like to ask questions like this, you know.
Okay.
So if you have a chance to go to the amusement park, okay, and if you have a chance to choose, you know, a female partner, who do you think might fit the best for this amusement environment?
What do you mean by partner? Or like, what do you mean?
No, just a little date, you know.
You mean like
You know
idol?
what I mean?
Idol?
Yeah.
Or like any?
Of course, any actor, actress, I don't know. Just say somebody that we know, man.
I hate this question.
부끄러워요?
부끄러워요.
그럼 나가 먼저 할까?
형
내가 할까?
Okay,
내가
형 first.
할게.
All right.
Since one of our girl group came out back again, Kara did a comeback. I think, you know, all the members are very pretty, but 한승연 really fits into the amusement park type. Don't you think? The image, you know, she's cute. She's very happy looking, smiley. So
This is what I really want to do. We do a lot of fan camp. We do camping with fans. We done a lot of mountain climbing. Mount climbing with fans and all that. We've done that before. So why not we, Zea, and fans go to amusement park and do a fan meeting there? How's that sound, guys?
We're changing subject.
Our last song is Miracle by Han Seung-yeon from Carol. I'll see you tomorrow, 형. Bye-bye.
See you tomorrow, guys.
Searching for you. Who knows when, where, and how we'll meet? David O is searching for you.
David, tell us who we'll be meeting today.
What's up, Kevin and Heartbeat listeners? Today I'm walking through the streets of Shilin and I found someone for searching for you to interview. Hey dude, what's your name?
My name is James.
James, what's up? Where are you from?
I'm from Malaysia.
Malaysia, awesome place, amazing food. I totally love it. What would you say is like the most famous thing about Malaysia?
Food?
Food, what kind of food?
I would like to say nasi lemak from Malaysia is the best food.
What's that made out of?
It's like a coconut rice and with some like spices and fried chicken on top of it.
Is there any coconut dishes in Korea?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. Coconut isn't used much in Korea, but what would you say is the ingredient that is used a lot in Korea?
I think soy sauce. Yeah, like 된장찌개, something like that.
What's 된장찌개?
된장찌개 is a Korean food which they use soy beans and they cook it, which is really delicious for Malaysian.
That's awesome. Well, living in Korea, have you worked for any companies? What's the work scene like?
I worked in AK Planet before. It's really cool, like just sharing our own culture and working with Korean. It's a really eye-opening experience.
What's it like working with Koreans?
What is it like? it's interesting because Koreans have a really different minds. Like how the way they think is really different from Southeast Asians. So like I learned a lot from them by being really disciplined and being really really onto what they're doing. So they execute stuff really fast. Yeah.
Well, do you think it's very different from Malaysia, the work scene? Is it more, what's the biggest difference?
I think for Malaysia, we kind of chill in what we do, and we give ourselves more creativity to flow in that place. But for Korean, we kind of like do it and we will make it. So I would say this is the two difference from a...
Well, K-pop is huge in Malaysia, I know this. Can you say that's true?
Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone loves K-pop in Malaysia.
Well, if there's a song that you could request before the interview is finished, what song would that be?
I would like to say Outsider by You.
Outsiders by You? Yeah, sure thing. We'll send that your way, James. Well, this was Searching for You. Until next time, this is David O.
And now it's time to hear your request songs on Here I Am. And this is today's winner of our special prize, an edited audio file of me reading their story. Alright, today's request comes from Miranda K from USA. Hi Kevin, just wanted to say thank you for making me laugh each morning listening to Heartbeat. Sometimes you make me laugh out loud in quiet office and my colleagues give me the strange looks as if I'm going crazy. But keep up the good work and please play a song for me, Driving Me Crazy by Hyurin. Thank you and love you. Well, they say the greatest laughs are those that comes out when they're not supposed to. It makes me feel so good to hear that you're enjoying the show. Thank you. And I'll promise I'll keep making you laugh every day. Alright, thank you, Miranda. Here's your request song, but before we play that, I'll send you this audio clip via email, so leave us your email address on our Hotbit message board, and any of our Hotbit listeners can win this special prize, so leave us your messages and requests on our message board. Okay, alrighty then, here's your request song, Hyorin's Driving Me Crazy. That was Miranda's request song, Hyorin's Driving Me Crazy. Let me hear some more comments from you. Naidu from India. I am listening to you while doing my homework. Nice to hear your voice. Song request, The Real Reason We Broke Up by Yuna. I love her voice and yours too. Thank you. Nadachi from Tanisha. Hello, I want to listen to Five Dolls' First Soulmate. Thank you. Hani from Malaysia. Hotbeat is the program that introduced me to Arirang Radio, and of course it is because they got Kevin as DJ. Hotbeat is the program that I always tune in when I want to release my tension. Haha, it's exciting. Ashley from Singapore. It would be nice to see the fun camaraderie between DJ Kevin and Big Shot. You guys always sound so excited whenever talking about food. We love food. We just love food. Wanna see how excited you guys look. Dong Wen-hong from China. Song request, T. Yumire, Touch Love. Can you play? Okay, I'll play you some of your request song. Soulmate number 1 by Five Dolls. Yes, Soulmate number 1 by Five Dolls. Let me tell you the answer to today's quiz. The question was, which of the following is another K-pop female solo artist? The answer was number 1, IU. The winner will be announced after the show on a Hotbeat message board. If you see your name on the list, leave us your name, address, phone number, and your country. Our winner will receive a CD from Ansia. We'll be back after one more song. Here is Mambo by A Prince. It's time to close out Hotbeat for Thursday, September 12th. I'll be coming back tomorrow with another great K-pop playlist. Here's our last song, I Ain't Going Home Tonight by Navi, featured by Gix. 안녕, bye bye. 안녕, bye bye. 안녕.